Continuing on with our videos on insurance, we're going to talk specifically about the types of coverage, the scopes of coverage that make up your structural coverage as a part of your business policy. So typically there are 4 different types of coverages, and these are dictated again by your declarations under the insurance section. Now these terms are somewhat universal, but they might vary slightly by different carriers. But the first type, which is probably the most rare, would be a bare walls policy. So a bare walls policy covers pretty much just the shell of the building. So if it were a townhome, it would cover the roof, it would cover the siding, but it might not cover anything inside of that. It might cover maybe framing, but it's not going to cover sheetrock, it's not going to cover flooring, it's not going to cover finished items inside of the unit. It just covers the shell of the building. Again, pretty rare, but they do exist. The next would be original spec. Now this too is pretty rare. But original spec pretty much just insures to the value of what it was built to, right? So if you had a townhome that was built in the 80s, you might have had vinyl flooring in the kitchen and laminate countertops in the kitchen, right? If there were a loss and those things were damaged, now today you've probably somewhere along the way upgraded to maybe granite countertops and vinyl flooring or tile flooring. Well, if there were a loss that damaged those things under original specs, they would not be covered to their full value. They would only be covered to the value of that original laminate countertops and vinyl flooring. So that creates a difference, a gap that the homeowner is going to have to make up. The next type is called modified specs. So this gets really, and this is pretty rare, but this gets really detailed. Maybe cabinets are covered, maybe they're not. Maybe the sheetrock's covered, but the paint is not, right? So it just really can vary. Again, pretty rare, and it really forces you to read the details of the policy and also the details of your declaration. The last and probably the most common type of insurance is all in. And now this one's simple, right? Because it's just everything is covered. So you take a building, you tip it upside down, everything that doesn't fall out is covered. So fixtures attached, painting, whatever type of flooring you might have, whatever upgrades have been done, regardless of when it was built, is covered. All in. Beautiful. Much easier. So hopefully you found it helpful understanding these 4 different types of coverage. And again, you find them in your declarations, which should mirror what your insurance policy is. Lots more insurance videos on sharpermanagement.com. Check them out. Thank you.